and welcome to your spine stretch class. This is a gentle spine stretch class that you can do first thing in the morning to just kind of get some mobility through that spine. You can do it in the evening to kind of wind down your day, or just any time throughout the day that you feel like you need a little bit more movement through your back and your spine. This is really good to do if you have ankylosing spondylitis, and it's a really nice, gentle way to just, get a little bit of movement and mobility through our spine. So you are going to need, two yoga blocks. Let's have you use two. And then a strap. This can be stretchy, or it can be like just not stretchy. It can also just be a long sleeved shirt or like a towel or something. Just make sure it's long enough. We're gonna use it for some shoulder flossing later. You'll also need a chair or like a low table or just something to sit on. So we're actually gonna start on our chair. So come to sit on your chair. And we're just going to start with a couple of deep breaths or slow breaths. They don't have to be deep. Sometimes that can be a little anxiety-inducing to people. So just a couple of slow breaths, right, to just kind of come into this moment. So maybe take a little shake. And just feel your body sitting on your surface. You can close down the eyes if that feels comfortable. And just start noticing your breath, breathing in nice and softly, and out nice and slowly. So I really like to make my exhales longer than my inhales. It can have a very calming effect on the nervous system. So if that feels appropriate and intuitive for you, then by all means, go ahead and try that. Take one more nice soft breath here. Good. And blink open your eyes if they were closed. Try and sit with your legs kind of further apart, so you're not really here, but more kind of really giving yourself some space through those hips, right? So sometimes when you have AS or you're just kind of stiff, right, it can be uncomfortable to sit. And so I like to just give myself some space with the knees further apart. And here, just place one hand right here on the lower part of your rib cage and just start circling your rib cage. Nice and easy, just small circles. Imagine you are cleaning out a peanut butter jar on the inside with your torso. I love that analogy. And maybe you start making them a little bit bigger. Can place the other hand here as well, just feeling what your rib cage is doing, and switch directions, starting out small, maybe going a little slower, and just exploring here if this movement feels smooth or if it's a little bit jagged. I feel like going this direction for me is a lot harder. Try to relax your shoulders. Maybe making the circles a little bit bigger. Just notice if there's any spots that feel like harder to access, and just try to focus right there. It's harder than it looks, right? And maybe you place your hands on your knees. See how that changes the sensation. And you can do the other direction again, just whatever feels nice here. All right, place your fingertips on the tops of your shoulders and just take some really big shoulder circles. making really big circles with your elbows. Might hear a lot of cracking and popping. My shoulders are like snap, crackle, pop over here. That's okay, as long as it's not painful. Go the other direction. Good. Whew. Shake that out. Take your right hand and imagine that you're trying to reach something on the floor, and then bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, feeling a really nice stretch on the right side of your neck. Nice, slow breathing. Very soft inhale and exhale. And on an inhale, come back to center. You can take any little head movements that feel good, and then other side. So imagine you're reaching something on the floor with that left hand. Right ear comes towards the right shoulder, feeling this nice stretch in the left side of the neck, maybe even down into the shoulder. Soft breathing. Try to relax your face. And inhale, back to center. Take some shoulder rolls. And we're gonna do a side body stretch here. So this is where you really wanna keep your legs further apart. Then take your right hand, bring it to the left knee. Reach the left arm up and tilt over towards the right. This top hand can come behind the ear. And just breathing here, you should feel a nice stretch from the hip all the way up to the rib cage. Make sure that your knees don't cave in. You want to keep them open here. Nice, soft breath. And when you inhale, imagine you're sending the inhale into your side body. And with every exhale, releasing tension. And inhale, come up. Whew. Take little wiggles, whatever you need. That's a good one, but you can feel a little crampy almost coming back up. All right, other side, left hand to the right knee. Make sure the knee doesn't come in, but you want to stay kind of active and pressing that knee out. Bring your right arm up and over and start tilting ever so slightly to the left, however far you need to go to feel a stretch in that right side. You can place that hand behind the ear and slow, soft breathing here. Nice and relaxed. No tension in the face, no tension in the jaw. Really good stretch here for the quadratus lumborum, which is a deep muscle in the back. And inhale, come on up. Whew. Take any wiggles. Okay. Now we're gonna come onto our mat. So I am using this thicker mat. If you've done some of my other videos, you know that I really enjoy practicing on a softer surface. And it just really helps with any joint discomfort and such. So I would highly recommend this one. I'll link it for you below as well. I wouldn't recommend it for planks and like workouts like that, but for stretching, it's really, really nice because it takes away that, that kind of pain of practicing on a hard floor or like a yoga mat that's too thin, right? Okay, so come into a tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Just start with taking some of those peanut butter cleaning things. So thoracic barrel rolls or something. I don't really know what to call these, but you're just kind of moving your torso here. Arching the spine and curling under, just moving in a circle. Just explore here. It doesn't have to look any certain way, just kind of see how this feels. Go in as big or as small of a circle as feels good. Maybe involve the hips more, maybe not, and the other direction. Just imagine here that you're cleaning out a peanut butter jar on the inside, hitting all the sides. Good. Now come to neutral. Keep your belly engaged, so you're not here and you're not here. You're just kind of in this neutral position. Lift your feet off the floor just like an inch or two, and from here bring your feet over towards the left as you look back towards your feet. So lateral bend through the spine here. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right, and keep going here with your own breath. Just nice and easy. Last one. And other side. Good. Lower your feet down. You can take a little break for your hands if you need to. And let's come back into our tabletop position. Now we're going to do some cat-cows. So for your cat pose, just push the floor away, draw the belly in, tailbone comes down, and you look towards the navel, like an angry cat. For your cow pose, arch the spine, and here you can tuck your toes under and see if that feels better, and pull the mat back with your hands. So instead of just doing this, like really stay active. So I'm pulling this way, if that makes sense. And you can even bend your elbows because it really helps you to get into that upper back, which is what we want. So see if that feels good. And then back to cat and cow. And just move with your own breath here. Back and forth. And in your cow, you can even play a little bit with moving forwards and back. Maybe you get some cracks in that upper back. Back to cat. And cow. Good. Ooh, all right, when you feel ready, come onto your knees. So come and stand on your shins like this. Now grab your strap, and you might have to go really wide here. So my shoulders are not very flexible. I'm really stiff in my upper back and my upper body. So grab it as wide as you need to. And we're gonna do, so I'm here just to give you a reference. And then we're just gonna bring it up and back and then forward, okay? And here, think about engaging through your abs. So you're not back bending. You wanna kinda keep your front ribs knitted in because otherwise you're just borrowing flexibility from your low back instead. And we want this to be in the shoulders. Nice slow breathing. We're gonna do about 20 of these, which is a lot, but it's good for you and they usually feel pretty good. Good. I think this is 4. Nice slow breathing. Try to really focus on your shoulder joints, keeping the elbows straight. If the elbows are bending, you need to go wider. If you're not feeling anything at all and it feels way too easy, bring your hands a little closer together. Might start to feel a bit of a burn in the shoulders now. I think we're at like 10. Ooh. It's a little shoulder workouts. I'm gonna go a little bit closer because I feel like I'm opening up maybe just a tad. My band is also stretchy, so if you don't have a stretchy band, no worries. You might have to stay a little wider. I think we have about 5 more. I lost count, but 4, nice and easy. Let's do 2 more. Ooh, gotta shake it out a little bit. We got 1 more. My shoulders are burning. And last one. Good, beautiful. Whew. Okay, come back into your tabletop position. And from here, walk your hands forward into your puppy pose. So your forehead can come down on the floor. If you can't reach, you can also grab one of your blocks and place it there for support. And just place your forehead on the block. Make sure that your hips are over your knees or slightly forward, so you're not back here. So you want to be here or like slightly forward. And then just walking your hands forward. If this feels good, you can place your chin on the mat and even your chest if you're feeling super open. I am not, so I'm gonna stay right here. For 3. For 2. And last breath, keep that core engaged, feeling a stretch through kind of the armpits and the lats here. And slowly come out of that. And come to sit on your heels if that feels comfortable. If not, you can grab a block or 2. Place beneath your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, twist over to the left. Look behind you. And try to have this twist coming mostly from your upper back, upper and middle back. So you're not twisting so much from the lower back and your hips, but it's mostly coming from your upper spine. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist over to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms come down. Now we're going to do another puppy pose, and you can either stay in the one we just did or take your blocks and place them on this medium setting. You Could also do this, but it's a little unstable, so this is better, I think. And then place your elbows on your blocks. Walk your knees back a little bit, and then see if you can kind of drop down here in between your arms. Your hands can be in a prayer position. You should really feel this in your triceps and your lats. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, I want you to press your elbows into the blocks at about a 30% effort. Inhale, press for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, relax. One more time. Inhale, press for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, relax. Notice if you're going any deeper from that. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Either way is fine. Just notice. One last time. Inhale, press the elbows into the blocks. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax. Straighten out the arms and come up. Whew. And if that feels really intense, or if you don't have blocks, you can do, like I said, just do the regular puppy pose. You can also do this on a couch. So you can place your elbows on your couch. You could do it on a table, but it's really uncomfortable on your elbows. So I would recommend something soft, like your bed or something. The last one we have is a supine twist. Come to lay on your side. Legs are in a 90-degree angle. Arms are together, straight out in front. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, open that top arm up and over. Knees stay together. And that right arm is still forward. Now you might be here. That's okay. I started here as well. And then with time, you'll open up. And then bring it back to the front and open it back up. Let's do that 3 times. Back to the front and open it up. To the front and exhale, open it up. And we'll stay here for 5 deep breaths, or 5 slow breaths rather. They don't have to be deep. You can place that right hand on your knees if that feels better. And see if maybe with every exhale that arm comes closer to the floor. Opening up here through your spine, your thoracic spine, just your upper middle back. Which is very good when you have ankylosing spondylitis. We tend to be hunched forward a lot, so this is a good one to do. One more slow breath here. And back to center. Good. Roll over onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. You can take any wiggles you need here, maybe some circles with your knees. And other direction. Might feel some cracking and popping in your back. All good as long as it's not painful. And now we'll do the other side. So come to lay on your left side. Legs are in a 90-degree angle. Arms are straight out in front of you. The right one is on top of the left. And exhale and open it up. Good. Stay here for a moment, and then we're going to do those movements 3 times. Inhale, bring it forward, and exhale, open it back up. Good. Inhale forward. And exhale. Open it back up. Good. And last one, inhale forward. And exhale, open it up. And we'll stay here for 5 smooth, soft breaths. You can take that left hand and place it on your knees if that feels good. And maybe your hand touches the floor. Maybe you're up here. Wherever you are is perfect. Just stay and breathe. You want to feel a little bit of discomfort, but you want to make sure that you can breathe through that discomfort. If it's too intense and you can't like keep your breath soft, then you need to back out a little bit and not go so intensely. You're doing great. One more soft breath here. Beautiful. And inhale to bring it back, and then come over onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. And take some circles here. And again, if this bothers your SI joints or low back in any way, you can pad it with something like this mat, or make sure that you practice on carpet or something. So if you're doing something on your hands, like planks, you usually want to have something very firm underneath your wrists to support them properly. But if you're doing things like we've done today, I really, really love something softer like this to kind of help with any joint discomfort. All right, that is it. I hope you enjoyed class today. This was your spine stretch. And please let me know in the comments how it felt, if anything was too challenging or felt way too easy. Or felt different for you. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to help you the best way I can, and also I can take all that feedback into my future videos. So I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and as always, I would love for you to subscribe. Posting a lot of ankylosing spondylitis content, a lot of health and wellness stuff, and of course these stretch classes that are highly requested for stiff people and people with ankylosing spondylitis. So thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Elina. You can find me on Instagram, Elina from Sweden. I will see you in my next video. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Bye.